Doom Eternal is easily one of the best games released so far this year. It's critically acclaimed, beloved by its audience, and having released weeks ago to mass adoration, it's pretty hard to fuck it up now. But fuck it up now is what they've done. Oh. So what's the problem? Well, wouldn't you know, it's Denuvo. What's that smell coming from the oven, mother? Why, it's Denuvo. Gotta have Denuvo. Questionable protection at reasonable prices. Denuvo is the top choice for publishers everywhere. And no one else except game publishers actually like it. Doom Eternal, which Bethesda accidentally launched with Denuvo's DRM in the first place, now has Denuvo for real. This is not, however, Denuvo's notorious and much despised anti-piracy software, the anti-piracy software that Bethesda accidentally launched Doom Eternal with, because Bethesda's got a Bethesda. No, coinciding with Doom Eternal's first big major update, Doom Eternal has now included Denuvo's Anti-Cheat software. And just in case you didn't know, the anti-piracy software is to stop pirates and the anti-cheat software is to stop cheaters. So that's some information you've learned on my channel today. Denuvo has been hated by the game-playing public for a long time. It's been accused of impacting game performance. The liberties it takes with your computer and the way it burrows deeply within it has seen many comparisons to spyware and malware. It doesn't even have many people in games media going to bat for it, which should tell you something. I mean, you can find pundits and columnists who will defend loot boxes to the hilt, and I don't see many of them ever taking up arms for this particular form of DRM, or in this case, anti-cheat software. Not that there's much of a distinction when it comes to security and privacy concerns. Denuvo Anti-Cheat uses a kernel mode driver which gives it access to your operating system and also makes lovely popcorn for you. That level of privileged access opens up vulnerabilities which could be exploited, people argue. People are also concerned by how downright sneaky this is. By Denuvo's own admission, Anti-Cheat isn't exactly upfront about the fact it's been installed on your PC. Our anti-cheat solution doesn't have annoying tray icons or splash screens, and this invisibility could raise some eyebrows. Raise eyebrows it has. In fact, a lot of the blogs reporting on this story have had some variation of raised eyebrows mentioned in their headlines. But more than raising eyebrows, Denuvo Anti-Cheat has raised hackles. The game has now been thoroughly review bombed on Steam, going from very positive to mixed in a sliver of an amount of a fraction of time, which is often the case when something's added to a game after launch and leaves a sour taste. Some people get very annoyed by review bombs, some people like to point at them and say, haha, look at this person, they've got 200 hours in the game and now they say it's rubbish. But, you know, when you change a game weeks after launch, people's opinions are gonna change. And change it has. Look at those little orangey lines going down. Latest update forces you to install Denuvo Anti-Cheat, an extremely dodgy, always online Windows service with full access to your PC. Many antivirus programs quite rightly detect it as a virus. You cannot play the game, even in single player, without installing it. Since I refuse to allow that on my PC, the update has effectively locked me out of a game I just recently bought. Avoid until they sort out this mess. If ever. I wanted Doom, not spyware. How do you expect me to allow Bethesda with full kernel mode driver access on my PC when Bethesda cannot even release the game without giving away DRM-free.exe on their own distribution network? This should have been done before the game went on sale and people notified on what they are buying, not after it has been purchased. No, not interested. Would request a return on product if I could. So anyway, people aren't thrilled by all of this. Now, Denuvo has tried to assuage concerns. They say you can uninstall Denuvo Anti-Cheat when you uninstall your game. Though it does say Bethesda.net PC customers will need to manually uninstall Denuvo Anti-Cheat via add or remove programs. They also claim that when the game starts, Denuvo Anti-Cheat starts automatically, but when the game stops, so does the anti-cheat. This is some cold comfort, however, to people who do not want Denuvo crammed onto their PC without their approval. Now, like I said, Denuvo Anti-Cheat came along with the first major big update to Doom Eternal, which includes a new demon thing. If a demon kills someone in one game, that can appear in other players' games online. And I guess Bethesda and id Software thought that people would use that to cheat extra hard. And Doom has historically had issues with cheaters. The last game reportedly had its multiplayer mode riddled with them. But Denuvo is Denuvo, and a lot of people hate Denuvo. Now, some people think that hatred's overblown, but that doesn't take away from the fact that there are people out there who purchase their games with Denuvo as one of their personal deal breakers. So for those people, I think it's quite reasonable to expect them to be at least a little bit fucked off by this. This overall is a topic I think I might need to do a deeper dive on, like a Jimquisition or something. It's one of those situations that continues the debate over live service style games, or any game with an evolving process. So many games now are designed to change, and that's exciting, that's interesting, that's always had a ton of potential, but that does make purchasing games a riskier prospect. And in an industry that's constantly looking for ways to trick and swindle and coerce money out of its players, in an industry where straight up lying to people is an accepted part of the business, more risk, more worry, more distrust is something that customers don't really need. I've gone light on Bethesda in this video. I know a lot of people like to see me. I mean, so many people linked me to these stories throughout the week. I've just had time today on a Sunday morning to sit down and chat about it. I know you like to see us dumping on Bethesda, but I went a little light on them. So before we close out, let's definitely say this is all 100% Todd Howard's fault. For God's sake, Todd, what the fuck were you thinking? How dare you? And Fallout 76 is shit.